Hey there, it's Mike from Gear Diary, and do you have a old technology that's a favorite of yours that really isn't as useful as it used to be but still is very workable? Well, you're looking at one of mine, the Iomega zip drive. Now, I'm an old Iomega guy. I had the 44 megabyte Bernoulli drives, which were like an 8-inch platter, and you could hear that thing spin up like a wind tunnel. It is amazing technology, the Bernoulli technology. Now the one that you're looking at here, this is one of the later ones. It's a USB 250 megabyte zip drive. They actually went all the way up to a 750 at one point, but this is the 250 USB powered, and these are the zip drives. Now they started off with a 100 megabyte zip drive and worked their way up to there, and this is the one that I've hung on to through the years. Now, just to put it in perspective, this entire stack of discs, 11 discs at 250 megs, so that's about 2.75 gigabytes, which is considerably less than the 4 gigabytes here, 8 gigabytes here, 16 gigabytes on a micro SD card. And the way that this worked, it actually is a spinning head technology, and the zip drives, rather than on a regular hard drive you bring the head to the disk, in this case you have a flying head technology that spins it up at a very high rate and then takes the media itself and then levitates it up to the reading heads. So when I stick this in, and it's very much like a floppy drive in this regard, it pulls in, you might see the LED as it's spinning up. Now there's nothing, this is a blank disk, but what I'm going to do is going ahead and reading it. I'm just going to go ahead and take a, just something and just put it on there, because it's a huge thing. But when I, let's see, can I take something relatively smaller, and I'm just going to drop it on there, and as it goes ahead, and it's already dropped it on there. So okay, it's put it on there. Now it's going ahead and transfer, and you can hear the sound of the spinning drive. So it's actually spinning. You can, if you put your hand on it, you can feel it vibrating. It's really all it's doing. So, and it fully powered by the USB from my MacBook Pro. Works PC, works Mac, doesn't really matter. So these are, ostensibly PC formatted. This one is, though it would work on either one. So here's the place where on the back you'd have the spinning. There's an ID. Readable, and you really can't see in there, but in there are two different platters, so it's very similar to a floppy disk, just kind of moves across. So that's the Iomega zip drive. So again, 250 megs a disk, really not all that bad in terms of usability, usefulness, even in these days of holding 16 gigabytes on something this small. This is Mike from Gear Diary. Thanks for watching.